Jon Jones mocked Tom Aspinall last night after UFC 321. Jon changed his profile pictures to a duck with an eye patch. Jon also responded to Alex Pereira, calling him out last night. Alex posted his live reaction to Aspinall versus Gon on Instagram. In the caption, he said, "Let's make the heavyweight division great again." And with emojis, he hinted that he wants to fight Jon at the White House next. Jon responded via X. He said, "Alex, I'd be down to bring the highest level of skill to the White House. I appreciate the respect you showed. Let's dance." Here was Ciryl Gane's immediate reaction following the no contest with Tom Aspinall.
Je suis un peu déçu de l'issue du combat, forcément, pour plusieurs choses, par rapport à tout ce qu'on a pu mettre en œuvre, par rapport à tous les engagements, par rapport aussi à la physionomie du combat, par rapport au futur. C'est vraiment pas très satisfaisant comme issue. Donc non, maintenant, le futur, moi je le connais pas encore, c'est mon manager. Je fais confiance à mon manager, à ma team et à l'UFC. C'est eux qui discutent entre eux. Moi je suis juste un combattant.
Chael Sonnen thinks Tom Aspinall should have continued fighting last night after being poked by Ciryl Gane.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. I talked all day yesterday. Like, I just want to see Tom have to overcome some adversity. I want to see what he does when when his first plan of action doesn't work. What's he checked down to? Is he gonna wrestle? Can he compete with Ciryl Gane on his feet for 25 minutes? And I don't get any of those answers, and just like everybody at home, I'm disappointed.
Being poked in the eye is illegal, Brendan, but to fight with one eye is very common. The opponent's trying to hit your eye, he's trying to bust up and make your nose bleed. So that part of it does have question for guys like Anthony and I. We're trying to be polite, we're trying to show grace, but in all fairness, if you're the heavyweight champion of the world, you got to fight with one eye at times.
Demetrius Johnson defends Ciryl Gane over poking Tom Aspinall. Mighty Mouse says it's a natural reaction to open your hands when your opponent comes forward.
Again, it's MMA. If somebody's coming at me, I go like this, it's my hands coming out. It's a natural reaction. It's a natural reaction. That's one thing people don't understand. Like, when you do Muay Thai, when you kick, you need your hands out. Even in the gloves, when I throw a kick, my hands are open inside the gloves. You know, I love how people are like, oh, there's so many eye pokes in MMA. Guys, my hands are open. And people don't understand. They always talk about, when are we going to fix eye pokes in mixed martial arts? Newsflash, you're never going to do it. The reason why is because as human beings, our natural reaction when somebody comes towards us is to open my hands and stick my hands out. When I throw a body kick, when you learn Muay Thai and you throw kicks, and obviously the accident foul was an accident, right? But the way he had his hands on Tom Aspinall's face is the correct technique to do. It just wasn't his hands, right? If you go back and watch Jon Jones, he's a great eye poker, but if you go back and watch the greats who do body kick, if you go back and watch my fights, when I throw body kicks or I throw leg kicks, my hands are here, they're open. So once again, you're never going to fix eye pokes in mixed martial arts unless you put us in gloves that are like...
Sean Ollie feels bad for Tom Aspinall. He believes if Tom won, he would have been fighting Jon Jones at the White House next.
If Tom Aspinall goes out there and wins, what happens to his career after that? That's the Jon Jones potential fight at the White House. Like, there's so much that Tom missed out on because of that. It's super unfortunate, sad, and it would have made the heavyweight division it would have made it a lot more fun. I mean, the whole division's been so crazy with Jon Jones. You know, he defended an interim belt, Tom Aspinall. It's like, what do you? I mean, Jon Jones is done. Alex Pereira, he's probably not moving up to heavyweight. Like, you just rematch that fight. You know, the crowd was insanely loud, so it was like, I guess it was a big fight, but do you watch it again? Do you make that fight again? Jon doesn't want to fight Tom. Alex doesn't want to fight Tom. Man, yeah, I don't even know what you do with that fight. I think Dana said he's gonna make a rematch.
Umar Nurmagomedov says if he's not getting the next bantamweight title shot, he'd be willing to fight Ian Zahabi or Davidson Figueiredo next.
Not fight for the title, please. Give me fight. Send me location, send me name, opponent name. There's Figueiredo, or there's Ayman Zahabi, 7-0, 7 victory win streak. And why not, you know?
And why not, Daniel Cormier thinks Ciryl Gane would have been the toughest test of Tom Aspinall's career if the eye poke didn't happen.
Ciryl Gane fought tonight like we expected him to fight against Jon Jones. He defended takedowns. He was landing his strikes. And Tom Aspinall got his off too. Tom Aspinall was landing. Tom Aspinall actually seemed happy, smiling, to be in there with someone that was extending him and pushing him to a place that he really hadn't been. That was going to be the toughest fight of Tom Aspinall's career. And I can say that very confidently because I saw him with his face, nose all bloody, from a jab of Ciryl Gane, who landed it multiple times over the course of that first round. I saw Tom Aspinall land some nasty stuff too. I saw Tom Aspinall throw a high kick. I've never seen him throw a high kick, and it's partly because he's never had to throw a high kick. There are layers to these guys' games that we have to find only when they're fighting someone that not only deserves to be in there with them, but can extend them to a point where they have to use all of their weapons. Tonight, Tom was kicking more. He was trying to wrestle more. He was doing so many things differently because he had to. Unfortunately, Ciryl Gane seemed prepared for all of that, and he was fighting better than we have seen him fight in a long time.
Michael Bisping has come to Tom Aspinall's defense after fans criticize him for not continuing to fight when he said he couldn't see. Bisping got brutally honest about his own career, admitting that he shouldn't have been fighting when he could only see out of one eye.
Significant eye poke. It wasn't like a little scratch.
Yeah.
It was, they went in. They were proper eye pokes, and Tom clearly was in a lot of pain. There's people saying online, well, he was saying multiple times, I can't see. If he wanted to continue, he shouldn't be saying that. The reality is, if he can't see...
Tell the truth.
If you can't see, you're allowed to say you can't see. People might point to me and say, well, you fought with one eye. Yeah, that was a secret because I shouldn't have been fighting. Tom is the champion of the world. He doesn't want to go out there when his vision is impaired or vision is massively affected and potentially lose a fight that was shaping up to be a difficult fight. Ciryl Gane was on point tonight. He was looking good. We saw the damage on Tom's face. This was not an easy fight by any stretch of the imagination. He didn't want to continue with his vision damaged or not being able to see, so I don't blame him. The crowd were upset. I get that. They were frustrated. They've flown in from other countries. They've spent a lot of money. They've bought tickets, and the fight ends like that. I don't think the frustration was on Tom. I think the crowd was just annoyed.
Islam Mac trolls Ali Abdelaziz while he gets a haircut.
Gaethje trolls Ali Abdelaziz while he gets a haircut.
Ali say I need the haircut. Why you need haircut, bro? You can make by yourself.
Guys, watch now.
Why you can do by yourself? Sorry, how much you pay for haircut? Huh?
$60-70.
Brother, it's 5,000 ruble in Russia. You crazy, brother? Ali, brother, now you gonna use this machine, yeah? After Ali, please don't move, brother. Why not? Brother, I can do for you.
Please, bro, you brother, fight, brother. Sit down.
Brother,
you pound for pound fight.
Please, next time I can do for you haircut.
Okay,
and
buy the machine and I make it.
I have machine, brother, new machine. I can do for you. But I don't have to do some nice haircut because.
Like you cut all your friends and stuff.
Sometimes, my friends cut for me.
You live?
Yeah, I'm live. I'm stream.
How are you?
Hey, brother, and also you don't have to cut all your head here. No, nothing. Just half. Huh, Ali? Brother, you have half price, brother. Hey, you have to make 50% because we don't have all. Wow, what is this, man? I see first time, brother. What is this?
It's industrial. It's called the industrial.
Brother, very good here. Even, brother, if mosquito sit, she gonna flip.
Justin Gaethje says his next fight will be whenever Ilia Tapora is fighting again.
When's the next time we're going to see Justin Gaethje fight?
My next fight, I am planning on fighting whenever Ilia Tapora is fighting. I was hoping they would let me fight him in January, but I can't really see that happening now. The biggest question is, when is Ilia fighting again? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't know that anybody except him and his team know the answer to that. Best case scenario now is they just put us on the White House card. I cannot imagine why they would not put that fight on that card. You know, he's a champ. He's very popular. I'm an American, just as deserving as anybody in the lightweight division. I've never not shown up for a fight, never let the UFC down, never failed them, and I've always been there for them. So I expect to get that fight and represent the United States of America on the White House lawn.
Hell yeah.
At UFC 321 last night, the fight between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane was declared a no contest due to an accidental foul. Gane poked Aspinall in the eye in the first round, and Tom stated multiple times that he was unable to see.
Give us your reaction to the eye poke and how it all went out.
I mean, I feel the way everybody feels. Great showing, ending, you know. I think that after the Jones fight, a lot of people wrote Ciryl Gane off. He looked damn good tonight.
Yeah, what did you think about the fight on its way to the eye poke? What did you take from those 4 minutes?
Good. Looked like we were in for a few rounds and it was going to be a good fight.
It would seem obvious that a rematch is right on the cards. Would you like to just rebook these guys as soon as Tom is able to get back in there?
Yeah, total pain in the but yes. I said earlier, because of the Jon Jones fight, I think everybody was sleeping on Ciryl Gane and sort of wrote him off. But I feel like, you know, I'm sure in his camp, he was training like an animal for this fight. And it's unfortunate that it ended the way that it did. And yes, I think that there probably will be a lot more interest in the rematch after they saw, you know, he had Tom bloodied up. And, you know, Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So the rematch is very interesting.
Even though Jailton got all the takedowns in control, he just wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Even Ben Askren.
Listen,
well, Ben Askren was like, "What is Jailton like allergic to throwing punches in there?" Was his exact word.
You can't win a fight by just laying on top of somebody. That's not how it works. So I was actually very happy with the way the judges scored that fight.
Dana White is receiving a good bit of backlash over his comments about Tom and him saying that Tom didn't want to continue the fight. Ariel Wani said, predictable. Tom says he wouldn't fight. His dad says he wants him to box. Equals, in quotes. Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.